Alright, hey everybody. I just want to kind of go through the vendor fair on April 29th. I had a feeling it was going to be pretty much impossible to get us all together after school or something, so I thought I'd just do it through a video. This document will have all the directions and all the information you need. I'm just going to kind of walk through it. It'll be a link in your email when I send this out, but the document here is bit.ly / MCS vendor fair, that is case sensitive. So here's the document. First of all, just go over our guiding purpose again. We're looking for high quality digital resources that can serve as a content starting place. So that base content that would replace a traditional textbook. It's important to note that as you guys work with vendors, because it is just a base content, things to pull from and expand on from there, doesn't necessarily have to have all the bells and whistles. Just has a good standards-based content selection. Alright, so you see our folks that are on the advisory team broken down by content. I just want to make sure you know, of course, it's at the Ed Center. The time is going to be floating, so 2 to 5 o'clock, anytime between then, you can come. You probably want to arrive between 2 and 4, so you have enough time to get around to the vendors. And make sure you bring your laptops. Alright, coming down here. Here's what I've done. I've assigned everyone specific vendors based on your content expertise. And so let me just go through that. What you're going to see is vendors across the side here. What I did was most of us have 4 vendors to take a deep look at. Some people have 5. So here's the process. Alright, so these are not in any kind of order, so you can go in any order that you see. Like if you see there's a bunch of people at Houghton Mifflin and there's not as many people over at Brain Pop, you can just manage that and go to the one that you need to go to first. I am asking that you, if you can, please spend some time with each of them, at least 10 minutes. You can spend longer if you like, but it's going to take at least 10 minutes at each one to really get your hands on the product. I asked them all the vendors to give you test accounts. So when you get there with your laptop, you should be able to log in and actually get your hands on all the content and all the things they offer. So take some time with it if you don't mind, and do some research and ask any questions you have right there from the vendors. Again, these are not in order. You can go in any order that you want, but these would be the ones that I really would like each of you to hit before you leave. If you want to do more than that, you can. So if you're done with these 4, Sue Rodriguez, and you want to go to any of the others, go ahead and do any of the others and fill the rubric out for those too. But these are the kind of the primary required ones. Alright, so what are you looking for? I gave you the link to the rubric before. I just want to kind of walk through it. I won't read it to you. But I also sent this to the vendors, and so for each product that you're evaluating, you will fill out a form. So if you've got 4 vendors that are required, you'll fill this out 4 times. Pretty straightforward. The name of the evaluator, the name of the company, Pearson, Houghton Mifflin, whatever. The title, the instructional materials you're getting your hands on. If it's a multiple core content focus, you can select multiple, and then the grade level strand you're representing. Please do look over these before you come. As you're evaluating and talking to the vendors, you don't necessarily have to fill this out right then. You can do it after you're done. But please just be familiar with this so that you kind of know what kind of questions to ask and where to keep your eye on it. You'll see they have a scale at the end of each major section. So teacher resources, overall, technology, instructional use. These can be your quick impressions of that. And then overall at the bottom. And then of course put any feedback directly in here that you would like to submit along with that one. So again, if you'll please fill this rubric out for each of the ones that you are required to, and if you do any above and beyond, fill it out for those too. Alright, last but not least, as you guys are done, so it should take about an hour of your time or more, depending on how much more time you spend. But I'm going to be stationed near the front door of the Ed Center, so on your way out the door, I really would like to get your quick hit thoughts. And so I'll kind of have a doc running to kind of get your ideas right after you spend some time with them, so I can kind of get a feel for that and then take that with me when we do our advisory. The next steps. Alright, so after the 29th, I'm going to take all of your data, all of your information, everything you give me, and next week, May the 4th, we have a leadership meeting where the curriculum department will meet with some of these admins that are participating, and we'll go through the data and really see what you have come up with and see if we can start the recommendation process. And so from there, I'll be in touch as far as if I need you guys to come back together, or if we need, like, if we got two things that are kind of neck and neck, and we need to do a tie break kind of situation, we'll just kind of see how it plays out. But on May 4th, we're going to start that process of trying to weed through and make some recommendations. Alright, last but not least, I want to show you this. This is the vendor fair map. I will print these out and have them ready for you when you come on Friday. But in case you want to take a look, that's generally where they will be stationed in the Ed Center. So Houghton Mifflin will be in the big room, Pearson's going to be in the small conference room, and the rest of them will be in the open area, with McGraw-Hill getting a kind of a bigger chunk. Alright, so that is it. So if you have any questions, if there's anything that you're not sure about before you get here on Friday, just hit me up and let me know via email. And if not, I will see you on Friday. And thanks a lot for doing this. It's a huge help. Thanks.